Coming up on American Ninja Warrior, this is the enemy, a 70-foot monster towering over the most punishing obstacle course in the world. In 10 years, 2,200 athletes have battled their way through hell trying to reach the top. Only 2 men have ever succeeded. Now, for the first time ever, the search is on for 10 Americans who will travel to Japan and show that they have the strength, the stamina, and the guts to make the ultimate ascent to total victory. Let the battle begin.
Japan's ultimate test of speed, strength, and stamina has finally come to America. Now the nation's toughest athletes battle in a series of grueling physical challenges. Only 10 will survive and head to Japan to face the legendary Mount Midoriyama. Who has what it takes to become the first American Ninja Warrior?
Los Angeles, California. From around the country, hundreds of athletes and ninja fans have answered the call to compete here in the first ever American Ninja Warrior. For weeks, these brave warriors in waiting have prepared for this moment, submitting audition videos, training daily, and traveling here with only one goal in mind.
We're gonna do it, Ninja Warrior.
And the competition will be anything but easy. As a blistering heat wave blankets the city, these fierce competitors will jump, climb, and battle their way through this 300-foot-long, 3-story-high obstacle course, and moving one step closer to Mount Midoriyama.
What's up, everybody? I am Blair Herter.
And I'm Alison Haislip.
And we are here in Los Angeles in search of G4's American Ninja Warrior.
Let's see how the competition works. There are 3 rounds. In the qualifying round, competitors will take on 6 ninja obstacles. The first obstacle is the quintuple step. Competitors must jump across the 5 angled platforms. Next up is the rope swing. Challengers must launch themselves across a 20-foot tank of water. If successful, they'll scramble over the rolling barrel and leap into the spider wall, defying gravity while navigating between 2 parallel walls. The 5th obstacle is the pipe slider. Competitors hang from a metal bar and must push it along using their upper body strength. And the final obstacle, the 14-foot warped wall. Competitors will try to race to the top and reach the buzzer. The 30 competitors finishing in the shortest time will move on.
And by finishing, you mean surviving.
Surviving.
Next, in the semifinal round, 3 punishing new obstacles are going to be added, and then competitors are going to tackle the expanded course, and the top 15 finishers are going to advance to the finals. All right, then, it's time to get started.
Competitors are all lined up and ready to go, so let's get right to the action.
First up, 28-year-old PJ Redelick.
And what was your training?
Man, a ninjas don't tell us secrets. A lot of zombie slang and stuff like that, you know.
He's playing a lot of video games, is what he's saying.
PJ's a personal trainer, so he should have no problem crushing this course. A little bit of a stumble there, nice little... Oh, and somebody's in the water. Maybe our next competitor, Chi-Yun Chung, will have better luck.
How do you think you're going to make it to the end?
My sheer willpower! I'm gonna do it!
All right, let's see if sheer willpower will be enough to propel her to victory. Here she goes, starting off. Nice moves there. A little bit of a stumble, but a little recovery there. Just hang on. Oh, backflop into the water. Hopefully our next competitor, 31-year-old Sean Carper, will manage to stay dry.
Your attire is perfect for this sort of thing.
That's what I'm thinking, you know, Bruce Lee, the very first American Ninja Warrior. That's what he was. And hopefully I get past that and I won't distress him and have to apologize on TV.
Let's see if his run is better than his accent. Here's Sean taking on the quintuple steps, not really having a problem here. First competitor to make it through this obstacle. Moving on to the rope swing now. Again, this is the first time we've seen somebody tackle this obstacle. Nice launch there. Dismount, and he's in the water.
Damn it!
Man, what happened?
The ninja killer, he killed me. He got a hold of me, I almost had it, I was right there. And something grabbed a hold of me and pulled me back down in the water. I think I burst the vessel.
Next up, Louvel Mendoza. Today she's being rooted on by her boyfriend Shane and baby Jaden. She's a tiny one, 4'10" and weighing only 85 pounds.
Said she'd get past the rope, I told her she could, and she didn't get past the 6th level step. I win.
Next up, Jenny Fong, a 29-year-old interior designer from Los Angeles, California. Jenny considers herself a monkey because she loves to climb, but this course is a real jungle. Can she survive? Nice moves there. Using 2 feet, that's a little unorthodox. We haven't seen that yet, but she completed it anyway. Only the second competitor to reach the rope swing. Nice high grip, nice... Ow! Jenny in the water. She didn't know when to let go of the rope. Jenny got a solid jump, but her position on the rope was a little too high. When she jumped for the mat, she lost control. On this obstacle, swinging is only half the battle. 23-year-old Peter Austin from Huntington Beach, California is next. Now, he considers himself lazy, but that shouldn't hurt his chances on this course. Blazing through there, then... Really? Note to future competitors, you gotta grab the rope before you try to swing.
Coming up, wannabe warriors come in all shapes and colors? Just because you look like a ninja doesn't mean you are one. Welcome back to the qualifying round of American Ninja Warrior. I'm Alison Haislip.
And I am still Blair Herter.
Over 300 athletes have gathered in Los Angeles to take on this punishing obstacle course. They travel from all over the country for a chance to win a coveted trip to take on the course at Mount Midoriyama. So far, the very first obstacle, the quintuple step, has easily claimed more than a dozen competitors. The few challengers lucky enough to clear this sinkhole were quickly outmatched by the rope swing. Does anyone have the skills to defeat this course?
The honor of a warrior is on the line, so let's hit the course running.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's Green Man. Green Man?
And what's this outfit about? Like, where's the inspiration coming?
Man. I'm Green Man.
And what does Green Man do? You're fighting for the planet?
Yes, fighting for the planet.
Now, under that sleek nylon exterior is actually David Moss of North Hollywood, California. David taking on the quintuple steps, using the 2 feet tactic, gets him through. Competitors are really starting to get this obstacle. Next up, the rope swing. Launching off the... straight into the water. David's green costume may have been a little too sleek, and his swing kind of looked a little more like a slide. Our next competitor, 31-year-old Trish Knopp, is a fitness trainer. Trish completed the U.S. Navy SEAL obstacle course, so she should be well prepared for this gauntlet. Not having much of an issue there with the quintuple steps, makes it to the rope swing. All right, Trish has seen quite a few competitors get here and fail. Let's see if she's learned from their mistakes. Taking a little more time than everyone else, also starting a bit further back, a technique that we have not seen here yet. Launches, nice momentum there, spinning out of control, one leg up and, oh, Trish! She couldn't get both feet on the platform. Not letting go of the rope didn't help either. Screaming his way onto the platform, 29-year-old Ryoga V.
Any time predictions?
No time predictions. I've just been training hard to make sure my power level is somewhere around 7, 8, or over 9,000! Ah!
Yes, Ryoga, 9,000 would be an appropriate power level for this course. Now, Ryoga's training has prepared him for these types of obstacles. It's a nice job there. Onto the rope swing, nice high grip, nice launch. Holding on for some reason, swinging back to the end, trying to reset, did not make it. Now he's climbing up. The platform is not up, it's in front of you. Swinging back one more time, pushes off, doesn't look like he's gonna make it to the second platform. At some point, he's gotta just let go. Oh, we're seeing him reset. The first time we've seen this all competition. A competitor gives himself a second chance. Let's see if he learned from his mistakes the first time. Nice high grip, launching backwards, nice momentum there. Oh, and his foot hits the water. Instant disqualification. Next up, Dylan White. Dylan's a produce clerk who enjoys working on cars and getting tattoos. Probably not at the same time. Here he is on the quintuple step, not having much of an issue with that. Moving on to the rope swing. Now, as we've seen, the key here is both rope position as well as timing. Let's see if he's mastered that technique. Nope, the answer's no, he did not master that technique. Dylan was leaning too far back on the swing and he released a little too early. The result, crashing face first into the platform. Next up from Los Angeles, 25-year-old filmmaker Jim Onium. Jim just blazing through the quintuple steps onto the rope swing, not taking much time there on that one. Don't know if that's... And Jim makes it through, the first person to make it through that obstacle today. Onto the spider wall, arms out like a bird, and hold... Sinks like a rock. Jim was so excited to reach the spider wall, he simply couldn't slow down.
When American Ninja Warrior returns, competitors struggle to survive, and two-time Midoriyama veteran Brett Sims puts his reputation on the line. Will he be the first to swing to victory? Welcome back to G4's American Ninja Warrior. So far, not a single competitor has been able to complete the course. In fact, no one's even survived the spider wall. The rope swing has made the biggest splash today, casting aside nearly all of the challengers to attempt it. Hold on too long, shred your hands. Let go too early, careen head first into the platform. Can anyone endure the harsh rules of the rope and manage to complete the course?
Let's get back to the action where more aspiring American ninjas are taking on the course.
Our next challenger, 24-year-old Jeff Torres, is decked out in full ninja gear. But does he have the moves to match the costume? Jeff gliding through the quintuple steps, no problem there. Onto the rope swing. Seen a lot of people's day end right here. Perfect release, landing it. Jeff really collected going into the spider wall. And that is probably not what he had in mind. Next up, a familiar face, experienced Ninja Warrior competitor Brett Sims. 23-year-old Brett Sims from Greenville, South Carolina has already competed twice on the Ninja Warrior course at Mount Midoriyama. His first attempt ended when he lost his footing on the jumping spider. Then last year, Brett's stage 1 run came to an end when he couldn't ascend the warped wall. Brett knows just how hard the real course is, and he's been training for the opportunity to get his shot at redemption. Now, Brett battled these very obstacles in Japan, so he should have no trouble with the first half of the course. Quintuple steps, like we thought, no issues there, looking solid. Nice rope swing launch, experienced veteran, shining through. Onto the spider wall, great hand placement, great feet placement. Moving forward, no troubles here. He even got a smile on his face, he's having a great time. The first time we've seen the pipe slider here today, not taking any time, charging forward. Oh! A rookie mistake just cost Brett his third trip to Japan.
Man, what happened?
I don't know, I got a little ahead of myself and did one of these moves and I just went in the water. I don't know, I let the course get the best of me like it does sometimes. It's tough, but you know, that's part of the course.
Our next challenger, 29-year-old Daniel Devane. His friends call him Bones, but he's gonna need muscle if he hopes to survive this course. Having no problem with the quintuple steps. Nice launch, nice extension, wow. A shorter man would not have made that jump. Keep in mind, at this point, no one has completed the course, so time, not an issue. Just try to make it through. Nice hand extension, nice feet extension. Really taking his time here, careful not to make any rookie mistakes. Couple more feet and he should have this thing in the bag. And he's down onto the platform, onto the pipe slider. Brett Sims just lost all chances of going to Japan moments ago on this. Let's see if Daniel has better luck. Now, it's called the pipe slider, but it's a lot more than sliding. This requires a tremendous amount of upper body strength to both hold yourself up and propel yourself forward. Daniel passed the first drop, no problem. Second drop, same thing. Really important to keep momentum here because it's extremely difficult to start and stop. Gets twisted up. One hand down, the other. Nicely done. A couple more feet. First foot, second foot on the platform. Daniel Devane, the first person to move on to the warped wall. Looking winded. First attempt. Competitors only get 5 attempts at the warped wall. Looking winded. Shaking it out, catching his breath. On to attempt number 2. One hand up, 2 hands up. Just has to pull himself up a couple more feet. Victory is right in front of him. Hits the buzzer. Daniel Bones Devane, the first challenger to complete the course today.
Take that!
The early obstacles were no problem for Daniel Devane, and he kept up that momentum right into the pipe slider. Not only did he become the first athlete to clear this brutal obstacle, but he's also the first to complete the course.
Daniel, you are our first competitor to make it all the way through the first 6 stages. How do you feel?
I feel good, a little tired.
Next on the platform, 28-year-old Zen Wuku.
So, any strategy going into this?
Don't touch the water. Jump, land, spin, go fast.
Be a ninja.
Be a ninja.
Zen claims to be an urban ninja as opposed to, I don't know, rural ninjas? Let's see if he can survive the course. Moving gracefully through the quintuple steps onto the rope swing. Nice solid grip there, nice launch. Oh, did not make it through, but he resets, gives himself a second chance. Let's see if he fares better this time. A little too high. Oh! Zin seems to be making this a little extra difficult on himself. And he's asking the crowd for advice. Keep in mind, the crowd failed earlier. Don't know why he's doing that. Nice launch there, and he makes it. Third time is a charm. Zin attacks the spider wall, moving at a much faster pace than the people ahead of him, onto the pipe slider, pushing himself forward. Gotta watch that left hand. Remember what happened to Brett Sims? Having no problem with the pipe slider whatsoever. And he makes it through, looking exhausted. Oh, somebody's showing off. Here's Zin's first attempt at the warped wall. Oh, couldn't quite make it up though. I bet a rural ninja would have made that. Catching his breath here, looking exhausted. Gotta concentrate here if he's gonna make it up. Yeah, that's probably gonna help. Second attempt at the warp wall, nice speed, one hand, two hands up, and he pulls himself up. Zin the Urban Ninja, the second challenger to put himself on the leaderboard today. Zin Wuku's ninja abilities were nowhere to be found on the rope swing, and things didn't look good. Once he finally cleared the obstacle, however, Zin Wuku became the second competitor to survive the course.
Coming up, MMA fighter Jason Mayhem Miller faces a different kind of opponent. In this matchup, will the fighter be able to knock out a victory? Welcome back again to American Ninja Warrior. Hundreds of Ninja Warrior fans have braved a long day in the sun, waiting for their chance to earn a ticket to Japan. Almost 100 competitors have run the course so far. After Daniel Bones Devane became the first athlete to complete the course, several others managed to follow in his footsteps. But success was short-lived, as dozens more fell victim to the infamous warped wall. Let's get back to the competition.
The last challenger of the day, MMA fighter Jason Mayhem Miller. Mayhem is the ultimate competitor. He's strong, he's driven, and he's ready for victory. But this is a fight unlike any he's seen before. Will he be able to knock out this brutal course?
Now, this is a little bit different area than your specialty, huh?
Yeah, you know what? This is not a fist fight, which that's what I'm good at, but whatever, you know, I'm gonna treat it the same way. I'm gonna go in there, get hype, try to make it through, and if I don't, well, at least I get a nice refreshing bath.
This course requires more than just speed and strength. Competitors need a good mental game as well. Jason's a professional athlete. He knows this as well as anybody. Blazing through the quintuple steps, no problems there. Moving on to the rope swing. Remember, Jason weighs over 200 pounds. That is a lot of weight to be hauling across this gap. Nice high grip there. Really taking his time, composing himself, launching. Oh, and he's not gonna make, and he pulls himself up! Listen to that crowd. There are a lot of Mayhem Miller fans out there. Onto the spider wall, slips up a little bit, catches himself, regains his composure. Getting a little high on the warped wall. Oh, watch the head there, watch the head there. Moving forward nicely, couple more feet. Great grip, and he makes it through. Onto the pipe slider. Again, this obstacle, strength and weight, both factors. Obviously, the guy is strong, but that's a lot of weight he's pulling forward. Using his momentum here, really having to swing to get his body moving. Through the second drop, no problem. He looks really, really winded. One more drop to go. Can he make it across? Oh, one hand down, caught up a little bit, resets nicely. Second hand, couple more swings. Gets both feet on the platform, but he looks exhausted. Onto the warped wall, first attempt here. One hand up, two hands, oh, and he loses it. The pipe slider must have ruined his grip. Can Mayhem Miller push past the pain and put his name on the leaderboard? Pulls himself up, just has hit the buzzer, and he does. At 2 minutes and 55 seconds, Mayhem adds his name to the board.
That wall's really hard. I can't even believe I did it, but yeah, I'm glad I did it in a whopping 2 minutes.
I actually think it was 2 minutes 55 seconds.
Really?
Closer to 3.
Lightning fast. Lightning fast.
All right, my friends, that is all the time we have today. It has been a long, ridiculously grueling day of competition.
In our first round of qualifiers, 100 have run the course, and so far, only 8 have cleared. Urban Ninja Zen Wuku currently holds the fastest time of 1 minute 24 seconds. But right behind him are Adam Truesdell, Caliph Guzman, and John Barnes. Other finalists include Ivan Kim, Frank Agzarian, Daniel Bones Devane, and with 2 minutes and 55 seconds, Jason Mayhem Miller. But there's no guarantee these competitors are fast enough to land in the semifinals. Only the 30 fastest times advance, and we still have hundreds of strong challengers waiting to compete. Stay tuned for more qualifying round action, more promising new competitors, and more American Ninja Warrior.